Welcome to Stage 4 Dreams, where your voice is louder, your heart is braver, and your dreams are bigger. Hey you! Imagine this. You're the tallest kid in school. So tall you bonk your head on doorways. So big your shoes look like boats. So clumsy you trip over your own feet. That was Shaquille O'Neal, or as the world calls him, Shaq. But here's the coolest part. Shaq didn't let feeling awkward stop him. He trained, he laughed at himself, and he became one of the most powerful, unstoppable NBA players ever. Ready for the amazing true story of Shaq? Let's go! At the heart of every legend lies a story of transformation, a journey from humble beginnings to the pinnacle of greatness. Shaquille O'Neal's story is no exception. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1902, Shaquille Rashawn O'Neal entered the world larger than life, quite literally. Even as a child, his remarkable height set him apart from his peers, earning him both curiosity and, at times, challenges that only he would know. But towering over classmates was a double-edged sword. While his potential was evident, the awkwardness of growing so quickly meant that Shaquille often felt out of place, unsure of how to channel his unique gifts. As a young boy, Shaquille faced more than just physical obstacles. The streets of Newark in the late 70s and early 80s were not forgiving, and his family life was marked by uncertainty. His biological father was incarcerated when Shaquille was still a baby, and it was his stepfather, Philip Harrison, who took up the mantle of raising him. Harrison, a disciplined Army sergeant, enforced structure, respect, and hard work, values that would become the foundation for Shaquille's future success. With his mother, Lucille, providing unwavering love and support, Shaquille found stability and purpose at home. Early on, basketball was not just a pastime, but a refuge. It was a place where being tall was an asset, not a burden. Still, transforming his height into dominance on the court would require more than sheer size. It would demand hours of practice, relentless discipline, and the ability to overcome self-doubt. As a teenager, Shaquille struggled to coordinate his rapidly growing body. There were moments of clumsiness, missed layups, and frustration. But through every setback, the encouragement of his family and coaches echoed louder than any doubt. They saw not just a tall boy, but a young man with the potential to become something truly extraordinary. When the Harrison family moved to Germany due to his stepfather's military assignment, Shaquille found himself in new surroundings, far from the courts of Newark. He joined the local basketball team, where he continued to hone his skills. The discipline and structure of his stepfather's military lifestyle seeped into his approach to the game. Each day, he grew stronger, more agile, and more confident. By the time the family returned to the United States, basketball was no longer just a hobby. It was his calling. High school in San Antonio, Texas marked a turning point. At Robert G. Cole High School, Shaquille quickly became a sensation. His unique blend of size, power, and agility made him a force to be reckoned with on the court. Under the guidance of dedicated coaches, he learned to harness his abilities, turning awkwardness into athleticism, uncertainty into confidence. During his senior year, he led his team to a 68-1 record and a state championship, grabbing the attention of college scouts across the country. College basketball beckoned, and Shaquille chose Louisiana State University. Under the mentorship of Coach Dale Brown, he blossomed into one of the most dominant players in collegiate basketball. The lessons instilled by his family and coaches, hard work, discipline, and humility, became the bedrock of his success. Shaquille earned multiple awards and honors, including the prestigious NCAA Men's Basketball Player of the Year. But even as his star rose, he remained grounded, crediting his family and mentors for shaping his path. In 1992, Shaquille O'Neal declared for the NBA draft, and the Orlando Magic selected him as the first overall pick. The transition to professional basketball was seamless. From his very first game, Shaquille demonstrated why he was destined for greatness. He shattered backboards, dominated in the paint, and quickly became one of the league's most recognizable figures. His combination of size, strength, and agility was unparalleled, and his infectious charisma made him a fan favorite. Yet, even as he soared to new heights, Shaquille never forgot the lessons of his early years. The discipline of his stepfather, the love of his mother, and the guidance of his coaches remained his compass. He committed himself to constant improvement, working tirelessly on his footwork, free throws, and understanding of the game. The journey from awkward boy to legendary center was paved with sweat, sacrifice, and an unyielding belief in his own potential. Shaquille's impact on the NBA was immediate and profound. He earned Rookie of the Year honors, led the Magic to playoff success, and became a household name. But he was not content with early accolades. In 1996, Shaquille signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, a move that would define the next chapter of his career. Teaming up with a young Kobe Bryant, Shaquille formed one of the most formidable duos in basketball history. Together, they captured 3 consecutive NBA championships, etching their names in the annals of the sport. During his prime, Shaquille O'Neal was a dominant force, redefining what it meant to play center in the NBA. His size and strength made him nearly unstoppable near the basket, while his agility and quickness confounded opponents. He became known for his thunderous dunks, rim-rattling blocks, and larger-than-life presence both on and off the court. But beyond the stats and the highlights, Shaquille's leadership, work ethic, and sense of humor endeared him to teammates and fans alike. Off the court, Shaquille embraced life with the same passion he brought to basketball. He earned a degree, pursued a career in music and acting, and became a successful entrepreneur. His generosity and commitment to community service reflected the values instilled by his family. Whether mentoring young athletes, supporting charitable causes, or entertaining fans, Shaquille's influence extended far beyond the hardwood. As his playing career wound down, Shaquille left an indelible mark on the game. 4 NBA championships, 15 All-Star selections, and an MVP award only begin to tell the story of his greatness. More importantly, he inspired a generation of athletes to believe in themselves, to work tirelessly, and to embrace the journey from awkward beginnings to legendary heights. Today, Shaquille O'Neal stands as a testament to the power of perseverance, discipline, and self-belief. His story reminds us that greatness is not just about natural gifts or physical attributes. It is about the willingness to grow, to learn, and to overcome. From a tall and awkward boy in Newark to one of the greatest centers in NBA history, Shaquille's journey is a celebration of the human spirit and a legacy that will inspire generations to come. If you like this story, please subscribe so Stage 4 Dreams can continue to spread dreams.